We are here and ready to rock. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get in to the chat here, as I know I don't do many live shows anymore, and I just wanted to, been getting a lot of comments from you guys lately, and yeah, it's hard to respond to a lot of comments. I don't know how many I'll be able to respond to today, but I will say that we appreciate you and wanted to just chat with you guys for a little while. I wanted to kind of do a live stream here just to make sure I still knew what I was doing, which, the jury is still out on that one. Wait for this to go through here. We got a few people in the chat. All right. Let's see. Can I chat publicly as Adventures with Danno? I don't know. There we go. All right. How is everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome. I think we got it. I think we're on here. I sure hope so. Really got a hello. See if I can get this up here. I have been working on my computer a little bit, my laptop, which I only use for a couple different things on YouTube, but I want to start using it more in live shows, mostly so you don't have this, flip-flopped camera here, which is kind of silly. It didn't used to be like that. I don't know what happened. Somewhere down the line, I don't know, when the YouTube runs your camera through, it flips the selfie screen. I have it flipped on my phone, so I don't really know what the deal with that is, but I don't know. Maybe in time we will figure it out together. All right, here we go. Hello, T. Roxy. Mr. Bruh, hello. Juanita, hello. How are you? Jessica, hello to you. John Anderson from San Antonio. Wow. But it's nice and warm down there. Hello, Tabitha from Seattle. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Food Trips. Your hero, huh? Well, thank you. Hello, Lavana from Indianapolis. I love Indianapolis. I've been all over Indianapolis. Carmel, Fisher, Speedway. Is it Northport? North something. Hello, Liam. Juanita from Rawlsburg, West Virginia. Homegrown, hello to you. Liam says, hey, Jess. Protein Kid Mark, hello from Trinidad. Wow. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I do have it set up on subscriber to try and keep, some of the stuff off the chat. But if you are not subscribed, you just got to wait 1 minute and then we can all start chatting. 88 in San Antonio. My goodness. That sounds great about now. I think it's 44 out here, which isn't too hateful. Not too hateful. It's not too bad. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to get out. Anytime I want to chat about some things, I like going out to the trail and talking about stuff. Thank you, though. Thank you. I know a lot of you guys really been enjoying the walk-in chats. I do, too. I'm thinking about taking some of these walk-in chats to some other areas as well, just to do some walk and talk. Some of the usual places that I travel to, like the zoo, but maybe do more of a chat about daily events and stuff like that. I like doing that. I feel like it's not like a live show, but it sort of is. I feel like I'm, just walking, chatting with you guys, and I really enjoy that. And thank you. We got some really good feedback on that. Hello, Eileen. How are you? John, another John here in the chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Mr. Bruh says over 2 feet of snow in New Jersey, and we got more coming on Friday. My goodness, stay safe, stay safe. Make sure you got everything. I guess, hopefully you do, because I know from what I watch a few other channels. Most of you guys know I watch Ryan Hall, y'all, and boy, I'll tell you, they stay on top of it, don't they? I really love that guy. They do good work on that channel. Well, thank you, Ori. Thank you very much. Hey, Rhonda from Texas. Got a lot of people from Texas in here tonight. I was really kind of excited when we found that jar of applesauce from Ollie's Bargain Outlet the other day from HEB. I've never been to an HEB, and I just thought it was cool to see one of their products. Surprised it made it all the way up here to Cincinnati, but that's pretty cool. Hello, Gwen. How are you? From Central Illinois. Amanda, hello. Get the guitar from St. Vincent de Paul, and my husband will pay you for the shipping. Yeah, I'm pretty busy over the next few days. I'm pretty sure that probably sold. Usually when I do, I kind of look at doing videos at St. Vincent de Paul as like kind of helping them out some too, because we have a lot of viewers around here that shop at St. Vincent de Paul, which some of you have already sent me some emails and stuff. Somebody did mention that guitar, so I don't even know if it's still there. I'm surprised it was there to begin with. They must have just put that on the shelf. And yes, I did come to find out that a lot of people there were shopping for different little antiques and looking for different things. I talked to some people off camera after that video, and that is something I wanted to mention, but figured I'd mention that tonight. I had plans to do a live show tonight. I've been wanting to do one for a while, and just to kind of touch base with you guys and talk to you guys, because I know it's hard for me to get to the comment section a lot. I know it may not seem like much for like one video, but I am responding to thousands of comments in some of our older videos too, because we get comments on our older videos all day long as well, and it's hard to it's hard to respond to everybody. Thank you so much, Amanda, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Will you just the guitar from St. Vincent? You know what? If I get a chance to stop by, I'll check it out and I'll see what I can do. But thank you very much for the super chat. It is a cool guitar. You do. There's no chords or anything. So there's a chance it may not work. Although if it doesn't work, if your husband knows how to fix some of those items. Some of it's pretty easy. If you have a soldering gun, because that's usually what it is there's usually like a wire that was disconnected from either a potentiometer, which is like the volume pod, or you may need to solder like the actual connection that powers the guitar, so you can hear it through an amp. But if you don't know how to do that, Guitar Center and some other places, I'm not sure how. I don't think it would cost too much for something like that, but I'll keep an eye out. Or if I get a chance, I'll stop by there and see if it's still there. But that's something I'd be very surprised if it is. Okay. Tom Creamer, hello. How are you, buddy? I didn't know I was really going live either. I kind of had an idea a couple days ago. I was like, I got to do a live show here soon. I wanted to, and I want to do more. I was able to get the Kroger video done and edited a little early. All the ads went in, and that's usually the main concern. I want to make sure the ads are in there correctly, because you got to be careful with some of that stuff. I want to make sure that, don't want to have a video come out and old Danny Boy not get paid for it. Homegrown says 20 degrees tonight in mid-Michigan. Whew. Chilly. Lots of deals at Fred Meyer, says Tabitha. Yeah, Fred Meyer, owned by Kroger. I did go to Kroger today. Lots of good deals. Buy 5 or more, save $1 each. Deal is back, or it's still there for the second week. Lots of good deals on that. Lots of good deals on digital coupons as well. And there were some good BOGO deals. And some dollar deals. Kroger, really, at the beginning of the year, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be not good the first couple weeks of the year. But ever since then, they've been doing some good deals. Meijer, too. Meijer and their dollar deals have really been good. Dawn, hello from Maine. Did you guys get some snow? I mean, I'm sure you probably did. Hello, Mary from Middletown, Ohio. Not too far from us. Jessica says, you need to go to Fairfield Commons Mall. Surprised you haven't. Lots of different stores of a very large Japanese arcade. It's probably 45 minutes from Mason, Ohio. That's where we are from. Fairfield Commons Mall. Is that the old... No, never mind. I was thinking of Forest Fair Mall. Okay, well, I'll look into it. Tom Kramer, yes, from Illinois. Katie says you need to take a trip to Texas to HEB. I do want to go to Texas. That's not going to be my main goal to go to HEB. But if I do, that'll definitely be a pit stop. Let's see. Snowball from Dayton. Hello, neighbor. I know, John, a lot of our viewers, I know we've got thousands of viewers that live in Texas, and all of you seem to shop at HEB, probably for a good reason. They probably have some good deals. I hear a lot of good quality products at HEB. Snowball says, appreciate your hard work. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I know doing the videos look easy and fun, and they are. I love doing the video. It's all the work when you come home that you still got to do, the hours of making it look good, you know. Making sure I cut out all the edits where my hair's combed the opposite way. Let's see. Crown Apple Kid. Hello, my friend. Jungle Gems checking in. You know I got to get back up to Jungle Gems. I saw your comment earlier, man, on the Reds opening day. Yes, very excited for the Cincinnati Reds. They won again today. They had a walk-off. I think they had a walk-off home run yesterday, 2-run homer that won that game. Reds are looking good, guys. Reds are looking good. Now it is, preseason. So with preseason, doesn't really mean too much. But, we did make it to the playoffs. However little we did. We did make it to the playoffs last year. And that's something to be proud of. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Let's see. Salem, hello. How are you? In Beaver Creek, yes. That's up near Dayton. T. Roxy says they need to do good sales with prices being so high. I've been finding a lot of good sales lately. I've been finding a lot of good deals. Shocking and unbelievable. Oh. John 195316 says, good evening, Danno, watching from rainy Pigeon Forge. Oh, I miss Pigeon Forge. We did not stay long enough. We did not. It was so much fun. We made the best 2 days ever down in Pigeon Forge. If you haven't checked those videos out, make sure you go and check those out. I don't know if I put those in a playlist. I've been kind of doing away with playlists lately just because I do so many videos. It's hard to... It's really hard to do anything extra. I mean, it really is. It really is. And not that putting together a playlist is that difficult, but we already have a Smoky Mountain playlist. And once they get pretty long, I try to put the kibosh on it. If people are searching for it, that's the nice thing about those videos. And I talked about that in our little walk and talk earlier. Those videos will get views for years. Not many people really care about the prices of Kroger 2 or 3 years ago. We might, right? Because we're curious to see what prices were like 2 or 3 years ago. And you might be testing my photographic memory to see if I'm correct on these things. I challenge people sometimes. I've had friends and family like, well, you know what? Wow, you were right. I can't believe you can remember that. I can't either. I still, even being able to, I still can't believe it. It just pops in my brain. I don't know. It's a weird gift and a strange curse sometimes. Fairfield Commons is in Beaver Creek. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, that might be an adventure because I am planning a trip to Huber Heights. Maybe April 6th. I don't know yet. Me and Jessica have a lot going on that weekend. It is the day after Easter. So maybe that Monday, maybe Tuesday. I'm not really sure. I definitely want to get up to that new Buc-ee's, though, in Huber Heights. The grand opening is April 6th, the day after Easter. Sweet Grass Pond Homestead says, I started 15 sweet pepper plants, 26 tomato plants going into garden this summer. That is awesome. That is awesome. I know a lot of you guys commented on the video we did earlier, talking about how you're already starting your seeds inside, because obviously a lot of places it's too cold to plant stuff right now. You're just going to get them froze out. But yes, starting the seeds inside. And then, and I know a couple of you who have like little greenhouses. I think that's great. Greenhouses, any way that you can grow your own stuff these days, guys, is very smart, because not only in the long run are you going to save money, but like I always say, it's very therapeutic. A lot of my family members have had gardens and farms over the years. I've learned a lot through family members and stuff. And, obviously we don't have a lot of space to be able to do these things, but when we do someday, you better believe old Danny Boy's going to have his gardens. The little farm in the forest says, hi neighbor from New Albany, Louisville. Hello. Midway Farms, hello to you. Guys, sorry, I do have to kind of keep up, so if I miss comments, just recomment, or, I have to keep up in real time just so that I can kind of check what's going on. I'll try to go through a few of these ones quickly. Let's see. Angel, cheers from Oregon. Cheers to you. Let's see. Brian Stahlbach, hello from Delhi in Cincinnati. Let's see. Tabitha says, I'm hoping for the Mariners to make the World Series this year. All right. John says, I spent 34 years working for a food broker. Calling on HEB, my job was product placement and merchandising, so I've walked a lot of store aisles. That's cool. Let's see. Snowball says, I see it coming. You'll hit hundreds by the end of the year. Have you and your wife been to IKEA? Yes, I actually did a video at IKEA. It's been a while. I think the video title is I Got Lost in IKEA. And I literally did. It was no joke. No clickbait there. Danno was lost. That I was trying to find Jess, and if you follow the arrows, it will eventually lead you through. It leads you through an ungodly amount of showrooms and stuff. But the way to do it, and from what I understand, employees have like a little printout map. I couldn't even find an employee for said printout map, so I was really struggling. But I did find out, I think, next time how to do it. But yeah, it's a fun video. It's a fun. I don't know how informative it is, but it was fun watching me get lost. And boy, I sure hope to be in the 100th. I would love to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So share our videos, like our videos, subscribe down below, and whatever else they want to hear, bell notifications, all that good stuff. Guys, we're happy to just have what we have. Thank you all so much. Thanks for joining me tonight. I didn't expect anybody to get on here. It's been so long since I've done a live show. Let's see. Come to Branson, Missouri. A couple people have mentioned it. Were you the one who mentioned in the comments earlier to come to Branson? I know I'd love to visit Branson. Let's see. Frankenmuth. Yes, Frankenmuth and Bronner's. Definitely want to visit the Christmas store there. That is the largest Christmas store. That's why I said when we went to the Christmas store in Pigeon Forge, I said it's one of the largest, not the largest. I couldn't remember the name of it, but I remembered when you guys sent me those comments. You guys help me remember those kind of things. Photographic memory. Don't ask me what I had for dinner last night, though. It is not the same thing. I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. Let's see. Hello to you, Sherry. Cherry? Is it Cherry? Sherry? Hope I got that right. Victoria, you really need... Oh, okay, yeah, you're the one who mentioned Broners. Yes, we definitely need to... or Broners. We definitely need to make a trip up there. Or over there. Let's see. CD says, hello from up the road in West Columbus. Hello to you. Yes. Me and Jessica were just talking about going to more Blue Jackets games. I would really like to see the Blue Jackets. I've really after the U.S. hockey thing, it's kind of got me back in the spirit. You know, the Olympics, the hockey. I loved it. It was great. What an epic finish too, huh? Amanda says the world's largest. Yes, it is. Hello, Patricia. Sweet Grass Pond says Calhoun's in Gatlinburg, good food. Okay. Angel says, Danno, new subscriber here. Do you do Costco videos at all? Yes, we do. Yes, I don't do them as much as like Sam's Club because we're not as close, but we are members to Costco as well. I may be doing one here sooner than later. That's funny. That's funny you said that. I may visit one tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I got a couple things planned. It kind of depends on which direction I have to go. Crown Apple Kid says that will be a big mess. The Reds game? Yes. Yeah, that is yeah, it's going to be crazy. Opening day. Captain Apana, hello. Hello, how are you from Southern California there? Nelson, greetings from Cincinnati. Danno, I love your channel. Say hi to Sweet Jess. Your channel helps me save money. Question, where is the paved trail in Cincinnati you walk on? It's pretty close to, it's called Trail, what is it? Trailside Village. It's over in Green Township, which is close to Veterans Park, if you know where that is off of Harrison Avenue. Fairly close. A little close. Let's see. Snowball says, Buc-ee's is going to be about 10 minutes from our house. Banana pudding all the time. You can say that again, and I will be getting one of those. And I'm hearing that this one is now, I wonder, is it like an inch or two bigger than the other ones? Because every time a Buc-ee's comes out, it says, the new biggest Buc-ee's. And apparently it's going to be the biggest one. The biggest one. So we'll see. Pigeon Forge is definitely significantly bigger than the one in Richmond, Kentucky. I will say that. Well, it's hard to tell, but the one in Pigeon Forge has a lot more stuff. And technically, it's not Pigeon Forge. Everybody always says Pigeon Forge. It's technically Sevierville, which is just north of Pigeon Forge. Snowball, yeah, she is doing well. She's probably napping on the couch. She had a long day. Yes, Roxy, I am ready for the cold weather to go bye-bye. Looks like we got some nice weather coming next week. We got some nice weather coming over the weekend, and then it's going to get cold again, and then I think we got a few good days toward the end of next week. I don't know. This is where the weather just flip-flops and goes crazy, and everybody's allergies run rampant. K-Bomb says hello to Jess. How are you, K-Bomb? Mary says, nice to Salem. Tyler Gunderson. Hey, Danno, have you tried Aldi corned beef brisket for St. Patrick's Day on sale this week? No, I have not. I've never tried theirs. I have tried Meijer. Meijer is really good. Meijer, if you have Meijer. M-E-I-J-E-R, not Fred Meyer. Hello, Linda Queen. What's up with all these numbers here? What's going on? You know, I was reading Snowball, and I kept thinking of The Simpsons. Somebody just mentioned that. That's funny. There's a Buc-ee's in Kodak, Tennessee. I'm not really even sure where that is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all this stuff back here, that's Jessica's army. The Squishmallow army. Actually, you got some really cool ones right here. I pointed these out before. This is from Orion, the Giga Coaster. It's the little alien guy right here from Orion. Roller coaster at Kings Island. This one is the Beast, which is kind of weird because he's red, and I kind of think the Beast is the longest wooden roller coaster in the world, and it's all brown. Why not make him like brown? I don't know. I've always thought that. We got some other cool ones up here too. There's Nemo. I found Nemo. Deb Smith, Hawaii in the house. Aloha. Aloha. Welcome. Mary asks, Danno, have you tried the bag of frozen Parmesan tilapia at Sam's Club? It is delicious. I have not. But I do like tilapia, and that does sound delicious. Let's see. Roxy says, our new IKEA opened up yesterday here in Huntsville, Alabama. All right. All right. Happy shopping. Get ready to put some stuff together. Sky Miller, hello. How are you? I missed the beginning. What coffee are you having? This is the French roast Joffrey's. Joffrey's. I still have a few of these left. Awesome fan of the channel sent us some Joffrey's coffee. Thank you so much. It's good. It's good. I usually save these for coffee rants now, like when it's real late. Sometimes I do coffee rants like early, because who wants to be up at 8 or 9 o'clock in the middle of the night or 12 o'clock editing videos? I wouldn't be able to get them out at night if I did them right at night. It takes probably a couple hours to edit those videos. But anyway, Joffrey's French roast. I had to think about that because I got a lot of Joffrey's coffee here. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and he was telling me how they went to Disney World, and he was saying how they did not like the coffee. And I said, well, which coffee did you have? Because he knows I love Joffrey's. He said, it's the one they had at the resort. And I said, that's the resort blend. I don't like the resort blend either. I drink it because it's free, but it's not great. That's the worst one. Like, they had a 50 celebration blend, which was okay, still not great. The better coffee is the one that you get at a actual coffee stand through Joffrey's, because then you can either get whichever they kind of mix it up a little bit throughout different parks. The one at Magic Kingdom is the Mexican blend. You can order a lot of this stuff online, but it does, Joffrey's is pretty pricey. They come out of Tampa, Florida. So I don't know, keep that in mind. I caught the live hello from Sherry at the Lake of the Ozarks. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Hey, Castle. How are you, buddy? Have a good live. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I know it's kind of late. I didn't, I'll try. It's hard for me to know when I can go live and when I can't, guys. I mean, it's like I had the opportunity to do it for a little while tonight, so I took advantage of it. But as far as setting a date on live shows, that's just too hard for me to do. But keep your eye out for these pop-ups. I'd like to do more. I don't know if it can really be a weekend thing or, I'd like to do live shows. I need to get me another one of those gimbals. The gimbal that I have, some of you guys may remember the gimbal I used to use with my phone. But the phone that I have now is too heavy for that gimbal, so I have to get a different one. I have seen some pretty good deals. I've seen some of those Osmos for like $100. But if I get one of those, then I could literally go live, because it's too hard to go live when you're just holding your phone like that, because it's all shaky and it would just give you a headache. Believe me, it gives me a headache. But, I'd like to do some different live shows at, different theme parks and stuff. I mean, that'd be fun. Well, thank you, Captain. My son and I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to have to skip up here a few. I'm sorry if I missed your... Captain Joe, hello. You need a trip to Hershey Park. We do. That is on our list. I would definitely like to get up there as soon as we can. I don't know when they open. I'm sure they open about the same time as Kings Island, somewhere late April after winter is in the rearview mirror. Well, maybe not as much up there. Amanda says Mackinac Island. That is all walking unless you rent a bike or ride in a horse-drawn buggy. So somebody else, I don't know if that was you, somebody else mentioned Mackinac in the comments earlier. I love Mackinac Island. It's been a long time since I've been there. And actually, I've never actually been to the island. So I can't really even say. I had a buddy that worked at a Holiday Inn on Mackinac Island like years ago, and we took a trip, but we never actually went over to the island. So I would definitely love to go see that. I love that area though, up in Michigan there. Really good fishing. Really good fishing. Okay. Tom says, next Walmart trip, could you check out the Banquet frozen sausage patties and links, see if the price has increased? I I can. Um, well, I'd say I'd check online for you real quick, but I'm using this for the the comments. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like everything increases. I'll try to remember. It might be a little while before we go to Walmart because I just did a Walmart video a few days ago, but the Banquet sausage links. Let's see. Diane, hello to you. Hi, Danno from the East Coast, New York, New Jersey. 2 feet of snow, but not buried anymore. That's good. I know the weather was supposed to be warming up a little bit out there too, so hopefully that helps melt some of the stuff out there. I know it's been crazy. Let's see. Pam says, have you ever tried TJ Maxx or Marshalls for Joffrey's coffee? I saw a bag on a channel I follow from Seattle and it was there. Yes, I actually did a video at TJ Maxx. It was a couple TJ Maxx videos ago, but I actually bought some Joffrey's coffee there. They didn't have any the last time I was there. They were sold out. I guess everybody's watching Adventures with Danno and they're becoming hip to the Joffrey's. Hello, Benita. How are you? Uh, Zuber, Ooh7 Zuber, U7 Zuber. When I don't get any other videos to watch, I usually revisit old videos that I haven't seen on my subscriptions. That's really fun to do that. I do the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you. Sherry says, too funny about your dog sending messages on here. Oh, is that what that was? Whoops. I had a cat, some of you may remember on the channel, Rambo. He would always like curl up on me and I'd be, on my phone or laptop or something, and he would just somehow like push buttons and stuff and I wouldn't even notice. Yeah, Benita, yeah. We don't do many on here, but I'm glad that a lot of you guys have showed up. It's meant a lot. I know I can't get to all the comments all the time, and I said this earlier, and then we got some viewers coming in as we're talking, but I can't get to all the comments all the time. So it's like I try to, if I can, do a live show to just chat with you guys and show my appreciation. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do what we do on here without you. And I want to make that very clear. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see. Gwen says, Jess has inspired me to start collecting mystery boxes. LOL. They are pretty cute. Cute. Yes, she loves those. She loves the mystery. Mary says, hi, Danno and Jess. Do you have any location of First Watch there nearby? 8 there today and A++. Yeah, we have one pretty close. I actually did a review. You could probably just type in, it's so many thousands of videos ago. You could probably type in Adventures with Danno First Watch, and that video will most likely come up. I did actually do a review there, and yeah, it was pretty good. I need to try something new there. I always get the same thing, and I'm just like, it's not like it's crazy. Some of the stuff there is overpriced, but I feel like what I got the omelet. It's like the works omelet, kind of hard to go wrong. Um, but yeah, it's good. Uh, Sherry or Cherry says, "Are you talking about Houghton Lake, Danno in Michigan?" No. Nope. Oh, the fishing lake. Oh, you know what? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I know. I don't know. You know, it's weird. Like when you don't drive. Like my buddy always drove when we went up there, and I don't remember a lot of the different directions and stuff. You know, it's kind of like in my own world, riding shotgun. You know, I was a passenger driver. I'd be the guy like, slow down, dude. You know, that's back when we're didn't care and driving way too fast. Let's see. Hello from South Louisiana, says Benita. Let's see. K-Bomb says, have you and Jess started to watch season 2 of Wednesday yet? Not yet. We did watch the first few episodes of Paradise, the second season. That is on Hulu. I highly recommend checking that show out. That show is good. It is good. Start with the first season, obviously. Don't watch the second season. However, I will say you don't have Hulu, because this is something I told my mom the other day. If you don't have Hulu, wait, and if you're really wanting to see Paradise, which I recommend, not with your kids though. This is not a kids show at all. But it's wait till the second season is fully out, right? And then buy Hulu for a month, $7.99 or whatever it is, and then just binge watch all of them. But wait until the second season is over and all out. That way you can watch all the episodes, and then you can just cancel your subscription. That's what's nice about streaming. You know, you can pay for what you want to watch, and then just get rid of it, and then get it back when you want to watch stuff again. That way you're not wasting money just leaving a streaming service there, not paying for it, not watching anything. But that Paradise show, it's good. It's real good. Let's see. Melissa McQuarrie says, bet you still have not tried Bard's Burger in Latonia, Kentucky. No, I have not. No, I have not. I'm probably need to. Let's see. Pam says, my patches is the same way. Are you talking about cats? I know everybody's been talking about Snowball. Cindy Wright says, I couldn't believe bunny bread is $3 now. Quilting Mama says, hi, Danno from California. Went to Walmart yesterday and selection was limited. No canned potatoes and limited tomato sauce. Couldn't get the different types of tomato products I wanted. That's interesting. I've seen some pretty gaping holes at Walmart lately, and I don't know about the tomatoes, but I noticed with some of their canned vegetables. So I don't know. It might be something to keep an eye on. A lot of people have been stocking up at Walmart because of prices getting so expensive in the store. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is some of it as well. Even stores, even other local stores are buying stuff from places like Walmart and obviously Sam's Club and Costco, which a lot of mom and pop places do anyway. But if it's not accessible, then they're having to go to places like Walmart and some other places and being able to buy whatever they can. CDC Vintage, how are you? I bought 50 cans of chili from Dollar Tree for $1.25. They just raised the price to $1.50. Yes, you did good. You did. Good job. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, Dollar Tree's really just, I don't know. Did you like how I threw that hint in that video the other day? Did anybody catch that when I started to say Dollar Tree? Nobody left that in the comments. I was like, did anybody catch that? I don't know. I try to throw a little comedy in there, When are you going to visit a public store again? Says Ron Irwin. Soon. Pam says, another great thing at TJ Maxx and Marshalls is their great prices on cookware. Absolutely. Got a lot of Staub and Le Creux there for about half price. That's great. Yeah, as I mentioned, I got another one of those Woodstone frying pans, the smaller one from there for $12.99. That was a no-brainer for me. I mean, that is amazing. Terry, hello. Terry Valero, how you doing? OMG, I'm just seeing your live and 35 minutes late. That's okay. I didn't even know I was going live tonight. But thank you for making it. We may do more in the future, guys. I don't know. Like, if I can find the time, because I love doing live shows. Don't get me wrong. But there are some issues with them, and especially I do other things besides make videos throughout the day. So when I'm not, I have other things that I have to do. I have other things that I'm doing off camera, obviously. Lots of things that we do. And then having to edit the video. It's hard, especially because I put videos out every day. And it's difficult. But, like I said, if you're just getting here, I wanted to do a live show so that I can thank you guys for being part of the adventure each and every day. And being able to chat with you guys a little bit on here on a live, more personal level. Let's see. K-Mom says, I will check out Paradise. It's good. It really is. Thank you, Karen. What's that mean? Or is there a Karen in here? Or are you calling me Karen? Either way, it's okay. It's funny. Let's see. Cats, yes. Have you gone to a Wawa yet? No, and there's no excuse. Oh, yeah, I've been to Wawa. Oh, yeah, I've been to plenty down south where they're from. Or not where they're from. Aren't they from Philadelphia, actually? I think Wawa's actually from Philadelphia. Anyway, there's one not far from here. I need to go visit it. I still haven't been there. I'm planning a lot of videos on my way up to Huber Heights to go see Bucky. I mean, we got the Wawa, which I'll probably stop there and get gas, and then I'll get gas again at Bucky's. And, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out, but the plan is formulating here as we're talking about it. Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Did I hear that Kroger is shutting down 60 stores? Yes, I heard something like that. We'll see what happens. Kroger says a lot of things. Did the light switch covers make it unbroken? I don't know. Brian Stallbeck says, who inspired you to get into YouTube? Lots of people. I've watched videos and videos and videos. I've always been one to want to do it. I've always wanted to do it. Me and Jessica have always watched a lot of like Disney vloggers, travel vloggers, cruising vloggers, and that's kind of where I started. I kind of threw my own thing. Everybody, got a lot of inspiration from a lot of the different vloggers that I've watched over the years. Tim Tracker, Adam the Woo, rest in peace. I like Will and Dawn from Yankee in the South. I like I don't know. There's a bunch of YouTubers that we've watched over the years that have been a huge inspiration on me. Where the store videos came from, I don't know. I walked into Kroger one day when they didn't have anything. I had a list from Jess, and I decided to make a video about it, and a lot of you guys responded, and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should start doing videos on stores and talking about why is there no toilet paper, or why is this price doubling? And that's where that kind of came from. You're very welcome, Angel. What food product would I still be willing to purchase at Dollar Tree? The only one that comes to mind is the downtown spicy brown mustard. I don't know. Shopping at so many other stores, we have everything in the palm of our hand. So it's like and knowing what the prices are going to be and where and how, and That's why, for me, Dollar Tree is not worth it anymore. It's not. I mean, I'm going to save more at Kroger in 10 minutes than I could spend all day shopping at Dollar Tree when it comes to any kind of food, right? Or whatever store I know where the best prices are. That's how I shop. But I do love that spicy brown mustard. There are a couple things at Dollar Tree that I'd pick up along the way, sure. I do love the Sprecher root beer and the cream soda. I do love those. I do. And it's, there's a couple things. But mostly I shop at Dollar Tree for birthdays, cards, little tools, little things that I may need to add to my toolbox. Oh, look at that. Looks like Jess showed up. All right. Is that Jess? Yeah, sure is. Hello, dear. I had a feeling she might be snoozing. Oh, K-Bomb, Karen is me. Okay. All right. That's funny. Let's see here. Sherry TJ Maxx does have great prices on their cookware and bakeware items. Let's see. Travis says, my new favorite coffee is French Market brand dark roast. It has chicory and coffee. It tastes like smooth dark roast. Does it taste like, what's that other one that has chicory in it? The chock full of nuts? Chock full of nuts coffee? Rose says, have you heard anything about Walmart repacking meat? No. And if you heard that somewhere, come on. I don't know. I mean, I know there's been some crazy things out there. Boy, you get in a lot of trouble. You get in a lot of trouble for something like that. I can't see that happening. Always this, I know I don't go over, and I will say, always check with the FDA for all the different recalls. I have said this in several videos. I know I still get comments on it, but part of the reason why I don't do as many recall alerts as I have in the past, because when you give it a day or two, and you guys know I like doing rigorous research on this stuff because I don't like putting anything on my channel that needs to be retracted. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that a couple days later I'm having to say, oh no, they messed up, this is wrong. So I've kind of backed off of the recalls a little bit. It's good to be aware. And yes, there are a lot of them that are true, but I have just kind of stepped away from them a little bit because you read so many different things, and it's like you'll read one thing that makes a lot of sense, and then you'll read two or three things that's like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't mention this, and that's kind of where I've been with a lot of them. For instance, there was a brand new baby recall on the Kendamil, right? It was a Kendamil, and there was one like some kind of bacteria, okay? But again, I don't know whether it's really true or not. Because when you go and you start reading the different articles, there's a lot of things, and they talk about things that are like years and years ago. It's like, now, wait a minute. Is this, oh, okay, it made the list here 3 years later? Like, a lot of it isn't making sense. And that's kind of why I've just kind of, if there's a major one that I feel is like, okay, this is hitting the like the cantaloupe scare years ago and some of the other ones, then I'll mention them. But it's like some of these are getting a little out of control, and I can't decipher which ones are true and which ones aren't, and that's a problem. And part of me feels like that's, I don't want to say on purpose, but it just, that's why I don't talk about them much anymore. I know that a lot of you guys have been asking why I don't go over those. That's why, because I honestly, I don't really feel too comfortable talking about them anymore when I don't know what is what. And then a couple days later, we read that, oh, what happened? Because they always want to tell you, oh, this happened. And then when it's fixed, you can't find anything about it anymore. Right? I don't know. Okay. Tania. Hello, how are you? My daughter loves watching the Jungle Gym store videos with me. Her and I have talked about making a weekend out of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to. You have to. And it doesn't matter whichever one you go to, the one on the east side or the one up north of us. My favorite one is the one in Fairfield. But I like them both. I like them both. Heck, if you're going to be here for a couple days, go visit both. It's definitely worth it. It's like 2 grocery store amusement parks within a 45-minute drive of each one. So come stay at a hotel, stay here for a couple days, and visit. Have a weekend Jungle Gyms extravaganza. And let me know if you're coming to one of them. Maybe I'll pay a visit. I know a lot of you guys ask. Some of you guys been asking if I'll do meet and greets and stuff like that. You know what? We can't do something like that at like Jungle Gyms or something. Well, I don't know. I mean, I could just say, hey, I'm going to Jungle Gyms today. And then if you show up, you show up. But we can't be like crowding around, blocking people and stuff like that, because I don't like that. I don't like, and me and Jessica have run into a lot of you guys at once in some places, and and that's great. It's great. It really is, and it's but I don't want to be in a place and then block like their business or stuff like that. Like if there's a lot of people in the show, hey, let's go outside, we'll hang out for a little while and talk about stuff. I mean, I always thought like if that happens again, then we'll do that, because I don't want to I don't want to take away from a store and their business and stuff like that. I never want to get in anybody's way or any of that kind of stuff. But that's what I love about meeting you guys at like the zoo and Kings Island and some of these big, huge open areas, because it's like then it's cool because we can just all walk around and ride roller coasters if you want. I mean, that's the fun thing. Let's see. They need a Buc-ee's in Cincinnati, says Pam. That would be nice, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. There's nowhere really for them to put them. Hey, Danno from Becca. Excuse me. Hey, Danno from Becca. Would you consider doing a video for tips and tricks on how to get started on YouTube/editing? I've done videos like this in the past. Maybe I'll do a night video or something on that. I'll think about it. I know we've had a couple people reach out to me to see if I can throw some pointers. All I can really say is it's pretty simple. Film stuff that you want to film. Use your phone. Don't go out and buy an expensive camera. Use your phone. If you start making money, if this is a business for you at some point in your life, then sure, you want to invest in maybe some different things. But don't listen to a lot of things that people say and think you got to go out and buy a. Use your phone. Use your phone. If you have an idea, record stuff, and try and do videos where you don't have to edit. You can just upload them straight to YouTube, and just try it that way. And I would start short, but keep your videos, I know a lot of people do the YouTube shorts and all that stuff. You could. I like long form. I think in the longevity of your channel, it's better for your channel to do that. But I might. We'll see. Oh boy. I might have to play catch up. Jess is on here a lot. Okay. Pam says, thank you for the store videos. You are very welcome. Very welcome. I'm glad it helps. I'm so glad it helps. Angel says, sometime could you do a video on how to use the digital coupons at Kroger? I'm elderly and am lost. LOL. I've done. Type in Adventures with Danno digital coupons, and my video should pop up. If it doesn't, let me know, and I'll try to post that. But yeah, I did a whole video on digital coupons. I have like a whole thing about it. Wawa is from Philly. Yes, I thought so. And hello, Pink Fong. Pam says, the problem I have is that the bigger items are cheaper than the smaller items. I feel like I waste so much money, only one person. I hear you. It does have to work out. You do gotta do the math. Bonita says, I knew you would say the mustard. Yes. I even said in that video, I was like, even if I will always buy that mustard. I love it. I would make a special trip to Dollar Tree to buy that mustard. I'm well stocked on it. So I knew a little while ago that these prices were going to be going up to $1.50. So I was like, I better buy a few of them. Ask Jess. They are stocked up in our pantry. Let's see. Just following along there. Tabitha says, I saw a frozen blueberries recall on my phone today. I have to check that out. I saw two. I saw it from one article, and it was from one that I'd never heard of before. I mean, I'll check it out. We'll see. I check every day. I check every day for recalls. It's hard to talk about things when it feels like they don't even know what they're talking about. Some stuff they do, some stuff some of you guys have mentioned, and thank you for putting it in the comments. We want to know, we want to be aware. Slap that notification thing for the FDA website and stuff, and the FSIS and some of these other websites, USDA, so that you get notified when there is a recall. Because if they're putting it on here and they've done it, then it's legit. Sometimes. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much, Travis. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Help keep that gas in the Danno to get to them stores. We do appreciate all the support, guys. We really do. We thank you so much. Thank you, Travis. It means a lot. Pam says, what if you call Jungle Gyms and see if we could get a tour together? I know they have tours. It might be neat to do a group thing. I wonder if they would let me do the tour. Wouldn't that be fun? Be like, hey guys, I know your store probably better than some of your employees. I'll do it for free. or just pay for the tour and then I'll do it. No. That would be fun though. That would be fun. You know what? I might be down for something like that. I've always wanted to do the tour, but I don't know what they're going to really teach me because I know everything about that place. I knew when they started, when they were a little tiny farmer stand. I mean, it's a great story. It's a great story. And I will say the East Side Jungle Gyms has a nice video, it's like a little theater where there's like a whole movie that you can watch on Jungle Gym and how he started and how all of this started. It's really neat. And that's also the neat thing between both stores is there's different things. Foods from all around the world, which is awesome. And there's different things that go on in each store. Like the East Side is amazing for its own things. Matter of fact, I should probably go back to that one because it's been a long time since I've been there. I should probably go check out the viral TikTok stuff that Jungle Gyms has put out. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of those. They got like different TikToks, viral items that Jungle Gyms is selling now, and they have like a green screen to where you can do like TikTok videos or YouTube videos or whatever there. They want you to come in there and film. I love that place. Most places do. As long as you're not getting in anybody's way, I try not to film people, although I don't feel as uncomfortable like at Jungle Gyms because there's a sign saying there's a good chance you're going to be recorded in here because everybody's recording, but like at other places, like stores I do, I stay out of everybody's way. I mean, I'm not sure if I am. I have got to be Kroger's best advertiser. I mean, and I know a lot of people at Kroger. I know a lot of people at Meijer. I know a lot of people at Walmart. I know a lot of people at Aldi. I talk a lot. And they all seem to love me so far. They love what we do on here. They love showing the deals and things like digital coupons. I can't tell you how many different managers and people from Kroger and just all kinds of some different higher ups like Meijer and Kroger that have come up to me and thanked me. Like, they understand that things like digital coupons and stuff like that are difficult. Some of the sales are hard to read. All these things they've come up to me and talked to me about, and they're very appreciative of what I do. And going back to the digital coupon thing, yes, I try to explain a lot of these things on how they work. I did that for the first couple years on the channel, but I understand we get new viewers all day, and I just try to reference you to the videos we've already done. But who knows? Maybe I'll dedicate a whole other video for that. Maybe we'll talk about starting a YouTube channel and digital coupons all at once. Why not? Let's see. Tanette, hello. How are you? I thought you were asleep. I figured you might be snoozing. How's Joe the husband? Oh dang, I'm late to the party. No. Well, what time? Ooh, it's 9:20. We've been on an hour. I'll stay since you just got here. I'll stay on a few more minutes. We'll go for another 10 minutes. All right. Angel says, cool, thank you. Heidi, hello to you. Cooking with Jess. I love those videos. I love watching her. She's my favorite YouTuber. She is awesome. She's a great cook. I mean, she is so good. She is so good, guys. She should do a whole different cooking show. Anyway, Pam says, Kroger is very good about alerting people about recalls. They text or put them on the receipt. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Walmart does that too. But Kroger is very good about that. Let's see. Sky Miller says, I saw the frozen blueberries too for states. Yeah. Let's see. Catherine says, I like Dutch Amish store in VV, Indiana, not far from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. They make delicious sandwiches and have a good section in season that a person can purchase bulk amounts of produce. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need to visit there. Let's see. Lori Johnson. What a great surprise. We just had BLTs. That sounds delicious. We got a new refrigerator. I realized there's 8 packages in there. It's great to be stocked up. Absolutely. And I thought I saw somebody who said something about what me and Jess had for dinner earlier in the chat here. Jessica made Skyline. We had the Skyline cheese coneys. There's a little bit of confusion. Even though I try to explain this in the videos, it's a Skyline pour over chili. It's not Texas style chili. It's a chili. It's like a brown chili with meat and cinnamon. There's a secret to some of it, right? I know Skyline's little secret is there's like a hint of chocolate. Okay, but there's cinnamon. It's really good. It's really good. It is an acquired taste, but you put that over a hot dog in a bun, then you put the cheese on top of it, and it is amazing. It was delicious. I had 3 of them. All right. Catherine says, could get a sandwich there and stop at Gulliford Covered Bridge to eat at one of their picnic tables. That sounds nice. Pam says, it isn't a store, it is just a destination, an amusement park for foodies. Right. Let's see. Dolphin Bear says, I love Jungle Gyms. I like to buy random stuff that I don't know what it is. It is kind of an adventure. It really is. A lot of the stuff can seem strange, but that's kind of the fun of it. It's nice shop, and that's what I like about the one in Fairfield, Ohio, is it's got a better layout. It's got a better layout of the foods around the world, all the different countries, all around the world. It's laid out better. You got Asia, you got Japan, you got the UK, you got Africa, you got all the different countries, Mexico, everything. And it's just laid out really well in Fairfield. Not laid out as good on the one on the east side. I kind of wish they would do the same thing they do for that one. I don't know if they have the room though on the east side. Not really sure. Some people said the east side one's bigger. I don't know. They're both pretty enormous. Beth says, woohoo! Angel says, great idea. Venture with Tyler says, what's up, Danno? Thank you for everything you do. Helped us save a lot of money, and you are such an inspiration for me to make YouTube videos. That is awesome. Thank you. And yeah, stick with it. Keep making them. I think that's the big thing, that the one thing that I could say is consistency. Start with a schedule. Make sure you have a video out on every Tuesday or every Tuesday and Friday, or you ain't got a crash course here like I do and put one out every day. Sometimes I look at myself like, wow, it's crazy, but eventually you kind of get on a roll. I love what I do. I love what I do. And when you love what you do, it's not really a job at all. It's a lifestyle. And, it's sometimes days are taxing, and it wears you out just doing videos every day, but it is rewarding, mentally, physically, financially. The more you work, the better you do in life. That's my belief. And I just love what I do. I love doing this, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. And I've gotten on a roll to where I've been able to do this years and years and years for just putting out a video every day, and I focus on that, but you don't have to. And not at first, but consistency and patience. I think if you're just starting, patience is something you need to. It takes patience. It takes a while to gather up an audience. A lot of people that you think are going to watch your videos, like your friends and family. Yeah, your mom might, like Mom and Danno does, Aunt Danno does. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of my friends and family tune in every now and then, but the people who mostly are going to watch are the people who come find you. And that's what YouTube wants to happen. And that's kind of how you kind of grow organically on YouTube. And it takes a while, but if you do something you love, video stuff that you love, guys, and if you put videos out here that you love, it resonates with people, and people will want to watch. Okay. Amish store shopping. I'll shop anywhere. Do you guys have plans for St. Patty's Day? Not really. Not really. Probably get me a Reuben or something. Maybe have some cabbage, some corned beef. I don't really do much. I don't drink the green beer. I don't drink it all, really, but I don't know. Sometimes I'll get like a Guinness or something on St. Patty's Day. Extra stout. Okay. Beth says, any future Baby Danno's Kroger shopper is going to happen. Not in the near future. Let's see. Sherry says, now I want a chili covered hot dog. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Victoria says, I got my Meijer coupons in the mail today. I only use a few of them, but I leave the ones I don't use in the aisle for someone else to use. Yes, same thing I do. Angel says, I made chili with elk meat. It was the best. That sounds good. That sounds good. Elk is good. Delicious. Pam says, there was a Gold Star in Dayton. My brother went there and found out it is what us Cincinnatians call chili con carne. I've never heard it called that. Let's see. And Pickle, hello, how are you? Good evening to you. Cherry says, me too to Sherry. Pam says, the east side is bigger. The owner of Jungle Gyms bought what used to be the mall with Biggs. Yes, that's correct. My church rents from them all kinds of Jungle Gym restaurants around it too. Yes. They're both really nice. There's a lot of restaurants at the one in Fairfield too, but yeah, east side there, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Sky Miller says, thank you for the videos. I love your channel. It's fun. Good night to you and Jess. Good night, Sky Miller. And I think we're going to end it here in just about a minute. Have a good night. Sky Miller. Venture with Tyler says, I have been doing videos trying to get on a schedule. We have a cruise in June, and we're going to be in Pigeon Forge the week of Thanksgiving. Do some videos there. Do some videos on your cruise. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Pam says chili with beans. Is that a question, or is that how you like it? Because they call it a 4-way. Like it's chili with beans. You get I think you know that. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, chili with beans. Because we call it a four-way because a lot of people don't know what we're talking about. The four-way is the chili on spaghetti with the cheese. That's a three-way. And then the four-way is all of that, or add either onion or beans, which would be a four-way. Now, a five-way is just all of it, thrown together: beans and the onions, the cheese, the chili, and the spaghetti. I don't do the beans. I don't do the beans, but I will do the onions. Let's see. Venture with Tyler says, and we're planning a Disney cruise and a trip to Disney World next year. That's awesome. That is awesome. Have a great time. Have fun. Do videos, but have fun as well. Make sure you know it's these trips you go on, they're not cheap. Make sure you set aside time. Don't feel like you have to record everything. You know, just have fun. Enjoy yourself. Record yourself having fun and enjoying yourself. Midway Farms, good night to you. Good night to you. You're very welcome, Angel. Northern Grace, hello, Danno and Jess. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we got on about 20 after. Definitely going to wrap it up here as I got some things I have to do. Good night, Cherry. But I will try to do more of these in the future. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We got through it. We got through a live show. I got to tell you, it's like these things change so much. Like they change they even changed it again, like the whole way you set it up and everything. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do one soon. I'll try to give more notice if I can, but chances are it's probably just keep your eye out, hit that notification bell, because that's how it works. A little bell thing that you click right there. Click that notification bell, and click all. Hit all. That way, when I put up a live show, even if it's just in a few minutes, you'll get a notification on your phone. So it'll pop up, because that's the way I really have to do it, because I just don't know. I can't plan that far ahead. You know, I can't say we're going to do a live show at 7 o'clock on Friday. You know, like I can't make that decision right now. I just can't. So, but, you know, I'll try to give a little bit of notice. You know, if it is Friday and I think that I can do it at 7, I'll try to put it out as early as I can. But we shall see, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate having you guys on here tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. Love you guys. Always remember, the adventure is out there.